Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Leo, whose major arcana card is the Strength card. This is the Artist card, here to represent you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So this is my pushing the creative envelope spread. So we start off with the Spirit Messages cards and we ask the question, what needs to be brought to my attention concerning my current creative energy levels? Second row with the Light Seers Tarot, we're going to ask, what past experience should I revisit at this time for new insight? And then in the third row, with the Creativity Oracle, we're going to ask, how best can this information begin to be used? Then we're going to ask Source, what else would they like to share that would be helpful to consider in order to deepen your soul's creative journey? And with that, we are going to use runes. Because on my walk in the woods this morning, I ran across or had in my path two really beautiful objects. One, a baby feather, all soft and downy. This is either from a hawk or an owl, and quite the gift. So there's that, and there is this really interesting little bit of wood. It's heart-shaped, and it has this face of a wolf. Eyes, snout, ear, and if you hold it just right, you can see the wolf. Really nice, very, very sweet. Very nice gifts. So yes, we're doing runes, even though they're not in my wheelhouse really, or usually. I've brought a book along so that we can see what that message is going to be about, and a starseed card. So let's dive in and see what the message is for you today, Leo. We've got spirit messages, and we're going to ask what needs to be brought to my attention concerning my current creativity level, energy levels. Hope. Oh, makes me want to go light a candle. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether that's caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. Well, that's not a happy place to be if you're struggling and perhaps at a low point, dealing with some situation that's difficult or some difficult person. Okay, so that is an interesting energy level to be coming from, Leo. We've got the 10 of Clubs. It has to do with your life path, with your intellectual pursuits, your wisdom, your knowledge. And we've got the Flowers in reverse. So yeah, Leo, something's up. That big, beautiful, bright personality of yours. Oh, someone or something has put a damper on it. Not feeling 100% at the moment. Hard to get into the creativity mood when you're not feeling that vibe, a high vibe. This is somewhat of a low vibe that needs to be sorted through. And the 10 of clubs is really kind of the perfect card to do that. These 10s are ecliptic cards. These are life path cards. They are a great card to get if you are trying to figure something out. So it's the Magician in the Cards of Truth. It relates to the Magician. So it's a great card to get because that's that initiation of that epiphany of an idea that you've got all the tools, all the equipment that you need to get to where you need to go, to a better feeling position. So it is a manifestation card. And it is a card that suggests that you can benefit, reward for your effort. Equal measure. So that's pretty nice. If you can pull yourself up out of that, well, it's a beautiful place to pull yourself up out of the mucky mire that has taken hold, which is exactly where the beautiful lotus blossom needs to thrive, to bloom its glorious bloom. It's there for you, and your test from the universe is to see how you do that, how you pull yourself up out of the mucky mire. What do you do when you do that? Where do you get the strength, if you will, from within, knowing yourself, right? So some meditation, some candle lighting, some time out, just to be able to wrap your brain, that knowledgeable, wisdom-seeking, delving into the depths of that intellectual pursuit in order to figure it out. There's hope in there somewhere. All right, so that's some good energy. It always turns out good. Do you know what I mean? From that muckiness to the lotus blossom, it always pays off. Reward for effort. Like a giant step forward in your karma. Writing that around. All right, let's look at the second row with the Light Seers Tarot and ask the question, what past experience should you revisit at this time to get some new insight? Three of Cups. Lovely card. Things come in threes. You see the symbol on her back, the 3 circles. Which is the maiden, the mother, and the crone. It's wisdom. It is having enough, being happy with it. Understanding that you don't need a lot to be happy. Sometimes just to be out there gazing at the stars. So taking that moment to just really be grateful for what you really do have, what's yours inside, that nobody can take. Jack of Diamonds. I like this card here. This is a good card for you to get. I mean, this card can be looked at as the salesman card, but this is a card that says you know your own value of something. And you don't need to sell yourself on it. You're already sold. It is that kind of confidence. And the Child card. So you haven't lost your innocence in all of this either. whatever this difficulty is, you've got a good handle on it. You know your own strengths and weaknesses. Leo, this is a very good row for me to see here. Like I said, if you've been watching, you understand that the Jacks are that fast-paced Uranus creative energy. They figure it out. It's not always a straight path. It's creative, right? So it doesn't like boundaries. It likes to be able to move around and find a new way to get there. It's Uranus energy, that's that bit there. And it's also that aces, twos, and threes. That's the fast-paced, recognizing, coming to connection with it, and 3, seeing it through to fruition and enjoying it, reaping the rewards from it, and then letting it go as it is spent. And this is around your skills, your talents, your financial abilities. It suggests that you have enough. That's nice. And that you will figure out this situation. It's that kind of energy as well. It's grounded energy. It's you knowing who you are at the core and ready and willing to act on it. Very, very nice. So remember back to a time when you felt happy and childlike in a beautiful innocence and curiosity that you felt, and perhaps knew your grounding in it. What was your gravity with that? What stabilized it? What made that feel real for you? And how you recognized it. Very nice. All right, let's move on to the third row and the creativity oracle and see what we have here. How best can this information begin to be used? Habits. Examine habits that may impede the pathways to your goals. You getting in your own way? And encourage beneficial ones. Nice card. So, habits. What are your habits? 4 of spades, very nice. And the house, very nice. So you've got 2 stability cards here. The house is where you are at your best. It's your love and play, and you have this chance to win a more solid foundation for yourself. But it also says it depends on how you first begin. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. That first step. How you begin the begin. Jacks are all about the begins. You see it, you recognize it, you know it's a fabulous opportunity, you're able to seize it and take advantage of it, make the right connections for it, see it to fruition, use it to the best of its use, and then you let it go. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Knowing your inner self, knowing your persona, and knowing how to get the job complete. Just beautiful. So your habits, apparently, right? This is how you begin the begin. Take a look at those habits, sort it through, see what's not working for you. Now these habits they're talking about examine habits that may impede the pathways to your goals. So that again, life path card. This is a Brahman card, very fast-paced, getting something done. They even look like they're on a journey, right? They're traveling to that fuller cup, the Big Dipper. You've got the stability of the Four of Spades. This is a retreat card, a timeout, rehabilitation. It can be you taking the initiative to do this for yourself, but it can also be the universe putting something in your place that makes you spraining an ankle, or your creative hand, or who knows what. You know, your roof starts leaking. Whatever it is, you are enforcing a time out to rethink things for remedies and cures around your well-being of physical and mental well-being. So the habits, what habits are you doing? What's getting in the way? What do you need to change about yourself so that you can have more of this benefit? Because someone or something, it suggests here, could be your own self, right? Getting in the way, and you're struggling with your habits. Yeah, but you can get there from here. You are being given every tool that you could possibly need to see this through. Remember back to that happy time, that childlike time when you were getting some stuff done. And if it's the mucky mire that, even if it is self-led mucky mire, you can encourage that lotus blossom to bloom. Change a few habits, just make a few tweaks, and you are there. Whether that is your inside or whether it's an outside influence, it's still how you interact with it, with yourself or with that outside dilemma. Just change a few things up, right? All right. Try a different approach. Okay, we're going to move on to what Source has to say and see what would be helpful to consider in order to deepen your soul's creative journey. Let's move my little treasures aside and dip in. Let's see which one I am left with. Oh, there we go. Looks like an H. So let's get the little card here. Oh, there it is right there. Haggle or haggle. Limits, delays, upheavals, risks, and shadows. Wow, that so speaks to that row. All right. Let's take a look. This thing is not alphabetical. It's going to take me a second to find it. If it takes too long, I'll just cut that part out and get to the good stuff for you, so you don't have to sit there and watch me flip through a book. Don't know why they didn't do it alphabetically, but they did not. Okay, here we go. It's a rune of limitations and delays. It represents all forces outside of your control. Well, sounds like that timeout is going to be enforced by the universe. This turns up when you are thinking of taking a risk of some sort. In this case, the surrounding runes will indicate, well, we don't have surrounding runes, but we can look at the cards and indicate whether or not this risk will pay off. So it can show eventual success, but only with much hard work and effort. What you put in is what you get out. That's the tens. That is your life path. It may show an unexpected gain, such as the lottery or the like of that. If any of these runes are reversed, well, we don't have that. You don't even have any. Well, you've got one reversed card. And any risk or gamble should be avoided. So, shows your future at this time is in the hands of another. So, yeah, whatever that outside force is. But you will get the time out to deal with it, and you will figure it out because that's what the jacks do. So, let's see if there's anything else here to really... Yeah, it just says to relax and let go. Fate or circumstances at this time will only bring you grief. So don't try to fight against them. Now is the time to step back a bit and try to go with the flow. Ooh, that is a tall order, but clearly that is what you've been doing. So taking that, just not jumping in. Start with yourself, right? Be the change you want to see. All right, let's look at the Starseed card and see which one wants to come forth for you, Leo. Let's find a nice card for Leo. Which one's it gonna be? Which one does? This one. Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Well, there you go, Leo. There is your lotus blossom. You will get there from here. Oh my goodness. Well, best of luck to you. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy creating.